What made you become a DJ?
So when I was younger, always used to. Well, let's start with this. Like, say we'd always get grounded from our parents, and they'd always take away our TV or stuff like that. It would always be a big deal. So I would always have a Walkman. Whenever I got in trouble, I'd always throw on my Walkman and just listen to music, lay in bed. I didn't need my TV. I just had my Walkman. And one thing I loved to do with my family, with my cousins and stuff too, was always show new music to someone. You know what I mean? I could never play an instrument, but I love showing new music to like my family and my friends. Like, you gotta listen to the CD that I just bought, or you gotta listen to this track, or you gotta listen to this, you gotta listen to that. So I was like, you know what? This sounds like something I would love to do, just show people music. Like I said, I didn't know how to play an instrument. What other way can I be a musician without playing an instrument? I went to a gig where it must have been like my aunt's wedding or something, and I saw a wedding DJ do his thing. And I was like, oh, this sounds like something I want to do, you know? But then after doing because a lot of DJs, we start doing like private parties for family and stuff. And I was doing that at the age of like 18, no, 17, 18, throwing CDs in a CD player, playing music back and forth, not really mixing until I stepped foot into the first nightclub, my first nightclub experience. I'll never forget my first nightclub experience because I was there with all my friends, and all my friends were like, yeah, let's go to this nightclub. Let's go pick up some chicks. This is our first time going to the club. And we all had notebooks and pieces of paper for phone numbers. At the end of the night, Artie, how many phone numbers did you get? What did I have written down? Every track the DJ played.
Nice.
No phone numbers. Every track that the DJ played that night, because I was behind the DJ booth looking at his records. What song is that? What song is that? And that's pretty much where like everything started for me.
So, what was the first gig like for you after that moment, and how long after before you were DJing your
Well,
first gig?
I used to live in Somerville for a while, and my friend used to, he was in a band, and he played at this small bar called Hannah's.
Okay.
And they didn't want to do bands anymore, and they were like, oh, we want to try a DJ. And he came up to me, he was like, hey, I know you're just starting this whole DJ thing, but you want to try this little bar in Somerville? I'm like,
Right place, right time, huh?
pretty much. And I was like, all right. But I was doing records and CDs at the time. I didn't know how to read a crowd or anything. I was literally thrown to the wolves and to this bar. And I was there for 2 years because we built a night out of it. And I was there
Nice.
Fridays and Saturdays. I'll never forget it. And it was all just like techno music of the 2000s, like the golden era of like house and
Yeah.
trance and EDM and Tiesto days. And it was a grand old time. That's where I started.